What is up, Scorpio? How are you all doing? It is time for your bonus reading for May 2024. So when I do bonus readings, what it is that I'm looking for is details, situations, or scenarios that didn't make it into the main monthly reading. Okay? Now, for those of you who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, please check down in the description box of this video. And that's where you'll find everything you need to know. All right? Okie dokie. So let's start this off with the new person. The new person. If you are not dealing with, interested in, or inquiring about any concerns or issues that you're dealing with when it comes to a new person, this is not for you. Let's see how the energy looks. Oh man, look at that. Whoa, look at that. Looks like the new person in Scorpio's life, there's a whole lot of potential here. Y'all could build a life partnership for real. But you're already worried about wasting your time, aren't you? We got that Empress reversed right there. It's not, this is weird because it's telling me that you have a lot of concerns, but it's not telling me where the concerns are coming from. So this first spread is just a general energetic overview, and it's mainly from your perspective. Okay, so this isn't necessarily the end-all, be-all gospel of truth yet. We're going to dig deeper as we go in, but you suspect that this person may possibly be playing mind games with you. You suspect that this person may not be as serious as they say they are. Now, again, why do you suspect that? I don't know. It's not even telling me. You could be right on the money, on point. Hey, I don't know. But so far, it's not telling me anything that would indicate that this person has anything but the best of intentions. With this Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, man, this has the potential to be a long-term, stable, successful life partnership. It really does. Uh-oh, there might be a little bit of emotional codependency energy in there. Okay, well, that's not a guaranteed deal breaker, and I'm not going to dig that rabbit hole up right now. If it comes out again, then I might have to dig it up a little bit, but let's just go ahead and look at this person's feelings and intentions. Let's see this person's true energy, their true feelings, and their real intentions. What do they want with you? How do they see you? How do they feel about you? The Magician, okay. For some of you, you could be dealing with somebody that feels like they manifested you. Well, they did, because you manifest everything in your life. But you know what I'm saying. Like they feel like you match up with everything that they've ever wanted. Now, that's not always necessarily a good thing, but that's a different topic for a different video. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, yeah, this person might be a little bit closed off emotionally, but hang on, let me get the rest of the spread laid out here. Yeah, man, see, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay. So yes, I can see where this person is a little bit emotionally closed off. I see that, okay? However, it does not look like it's coming from a bad place. It does not look like it's coming from a place of manipulation, or like this person's trying to play games with you or anything like that. It looks to me like this person is scared. They're scared and they have their guard up. Why would they be scared? Why would they have their guard up? Because of the past. Every time. Like clockwork, dude. Like clockwork. So they want to try, they don't want to come forward too heavily. They don't want to come across desperate, needy, and clingy. So they're trying to play it as cool as possible. They want to be able to take things slow. They want to be able to move forward slowly, methodically, strategically. And them trying to do that, coupled with them actually being extremely nervous deep down on the inside, could come across as them playing games with you when they're really not. 10 of Cups, bro. That's what they really want with you. They want the 10 of Cups. Okay, well, let's see how this is playing out in May. How's this playing out? What's the outcome? Will things take a turn for the best, take a turn for the worst, or just kind of plateau out and be all blah boring? Let's see. Ah, man, a little bit of tension starting to build between the two of you. Okay, so things are moving forward slowly but surely, but some tension is starting to build. Okay, so it's kind of a slow transition. You all are going, okay, for those of you who have been in long-term relationships before, you know that the process from going from who we were when we first connected and we first met to that 10 of Cups, happily ever after, rainbows and unicorns, that's a transitionary period that we go through from that to this. And right now, you all are going through a slow, gradual transitionary process. And what it actually is you are becoming a different version of you, and they are becoming a different version of them. And you all are both going through a death process, which is a good thing. Don't let this card freak you out. Don't let it freak you out. This card is not a bad thing. What turns into a bad thing is when you fight against the death card. If you fight against the death card, that's when it turns into a tower card. But that's a different topic for a different video. Okay. But again, like I said, a little bit of tension starting to build. I don't see anything bad happening yet, but it could. So let's see here. We shall see, said the blind man. What's the advice? What's the advice? The Judgment. Ooh, try not to judge this person or this situation based on your past. Try not to do that. And I know that's hard. That's tough. That's tricky. That's difficult. I mean, even I have issues wanting to look back in the past and judge the future based on the past, But we can't do that. Do the best you can to maintain an open heart and an open mind. And you might have to hold on to that for a while. It's possible. You could have to hold on for a little bit, lingering in the limbo of not knowing. Lingering in the limbo of, oh my God, what's going to happen? I'm trusting this process, and that's tricky. I know that's hard. I don't mean to make it sound like it's easy. But do the best that you can to maintain an open heart and an open mind. And at least trust in the possibility that things could unfold in a way that you've never seen them unfold before. At least trust in the possibility, okay? Because there's a lot of potential here. There's a whole lot. All right. Let's look at the current person. Current person. So if you are not experiencing any problems, issues, or concerns in your current relationship, this is not for you. What is happening between Scorpio and the current person? What's happening? Ace of Wands reversed. Things may have just slammed to a complete and total stop between the two of you. This doesn't seem like y'all are making any progress anymore. Things have just grinded to a halt. Man, there's still a real strong connection here, though. That's the funny thing. That's the funny thing. Things may have slammed to a halt, but this isn't really something you feel like you can walk away from. So you all just kind of feel like you're stuck spinning in circles, making no progress, going nowhere. And you're waiting to see if things are going to pick up, going to change for the better or for the worse. And it doesn't really seem like either of those two things are happening. Things aren't changing for the better, but they're also not changing for the worst. You're all just spinning in circles, kind of going nowhere. Yep, there it is. Okay. Well, we do got this King of Cups Lovers card here. Maybe for some of you, you may at least be concerned that this may be a superficial relationship. Like maybe you're only sticking around for finances, or maybe you're afraid that they're only sticking around for financial reasons, maybe. I don't know, man. Some of you dealing with a Capricorn, also have Libra and Pisces here. Let's see how the current person is actually feeling about you then. How is the current person feeling about Scorpio? What are their real feelings and intentions? Let's see, the Fool card reversed. Hang on. Five of Swords reversed. Magician reversed. Ten of Cups reversed. Well, I think they may suspect that you possibly have a third party. Why do they suspect that? I don't know. I'm going to send you inside to have a conversation with yourself, and you ask yourself that question. If you have no fucking clue why they would be suspecting that, then it's not your problem, it's theirs. If you think you might have an idea as to why they suspect this, then that's between y'all. Okay, but regardless, I'm not judging you one way or the other. They suspect that there may be a third party here. They strongly suspect it. They don't really feel like things are working out the way they want them to. They're not very happy with this. They basically feel the same way you feel. They feel like things have slammed to a stop, but they don't think they can move on from this. Okay, so y'all are kind of mirroring each other. I think y'all honestly are both on the same page, mirroring each other. Now, whenever a mirroring effect starts happening, that's one of the things that you'll notice is no progress, right? Because think about your mirror image reflection. You know, it's like, when I move, you move. When I do this, you do this. We can't make any progress. We're getting in each other's way, you know? So, okay. Well, I think we got pretty much the outcome for that right there. Doesn't really look like anything is coming to an end. So let's get the advice here. Let's get the advice. Queen of Cups. Star card. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Somebody has got to take initiative and jam a stick in the wheel of this cycle. Somebody has to. At some point. Either you're going to have to make a change in the way things are going, or they're going to have to make a change in the way things are going. If you don't, see, right now you're still in that little window period where things could improve if somebody would start putting in some effort, you know? And that window will be open for a while. But if you don't start making any kind of effort to do anything different, or if they don't start making any kind of effort to do anything different, the tension is going to start building, if it hasn't already, right? And then it's going to build and build and build and build and build until eventually, at some point later on down the line, it's going to pop at some point. So, yeah, that's really what we're left with here. That window of opportunity isn't going to be open forever for you all to fix this, work on this, and get on a new timeline. So I would recommend, if you don't feel like you need to be the one to take initiative and start making any changes, or maybe some of you feel like you already have, well, then we got to sit down and we got to have a serious little talk, a serious little conversation. Right? And hey, if you've already had that conversation once, twice, 3 times, then you might want to start thinking about packing your bags. Because we got to get somebody, ideally both of you ideally, but somebody's got to start the process of starting to do something a little bit different, starting to change things up a little bit. Let's make Friday night our date night. You want to go out to eat somewhere, or you want to go watch a movie, or something. We got to start doing something different. We got to take this cycle we're spinning in, and we got to start tilting it in a different direction. See if we can get a new routine going. Even if it's something as simple as, let's start going on evening walks after dinner. Something to break this cycle. Okay? And again, there's no guarantee with that. But we've got to start getting momentum going in a different direction, or it will eventually end up hitting a brick wall, eventually, and it will crash and burn. All right, now we're going to take another look at the person from the past. We're going to take another look at the person from the past. Person from the past. See if there's any details I left out. Anything else we can tell you about the person from the past, the Knight of Wands. So it's very likely that this person could make a very brief reappearance back into your life. And the reason why I say brief is because you all know the Knight of Wands is a very inconsistent individual. Yup, Death card reversed. That's what I thought. Death card reversed. Knight of Wands. I'm thinking this person's going to make a very brief reappearance back into your life. Two of Swords. No real decision is going to be made. You're kind of holding back and resisting temptation. You might possibly even end up finding out about a third party as well. But for some of you, you might be able to see this as a good opportunity to get some closure here, possibly. Because, depending on how long ago this was, you could see that, this person has not grown or evolved at all. And you see that, especially if it's been a while since you've seen this person, and now you're able to see them in a whole new light. We're going to have to look at their intentions here in a little bit, because it's kind of indicating to me that they could be making a very brief reappearance just because they want to get something out of you. For example, if you are a female dealing with a male, they could just want some booty. If you're a male dealing with a female, she could just be trying to get some money off of you, right? Okay. Now let's see this person's true intentions. What do they really want with you? What's their real feelings for you? What's feelings, their true feelings, energy, and intentions. 6 of coins. Two of cups. Magician reversed. Oh, okay. All right. So I'm thinking that for a lot of you, this person, that's what I thought. I knew that was going to come out again, dude. I'm thinking that this person, I don't know if they left you for somebody else or if they was trying to make something happen with somebody else and it didn't work out. It didn't work out all that great, right? So they're going to run back to a past person. All right, Devil card. Just trying to get something out of you. I think they're trying to manipulate this situation so that they can get something out of it to meet their own little selfish desires with that Devil card there. Like I said, if it's a man, what do men want most of the time? Some booty. If it's a female, what do females want most of the time? Some money or something materialistic, right? Something like that. Okay, but yeah. Okay. They're also curious to see if they still have any kind of emotional control over you as well. Well, let's see how this is playing out in May. How's it playing out? How's it playing out? Uh-oh, 3 of Swords. Fool card reversed. You ain't jumping head first into this shit right here. King of Wands reversed. You can tell this person on some bullshit. You can tell. So you're probably going to end up making the very painful decision to be done with this forever. 3 of Swords, Death card. It might break your heart to make that decision. You know, but you can see that as bad as I want this, as much as I do have feelings for you still, you are just not good for me at all. We are not going to make any progress together. You're still on the same old bullshit you was on back then. I'm just going to end up experiencing a repeat cycle and getting hurt all over again. So, no, I'm holding back, resisting temptation, not jumping into this. Like I said, very brief reconnection. Let's see if there's any advice there. That don't sound like it needs advice, but let's just double check. Does Scorpio need any advice? What is the advice? Page of Swords reversed. 3 of Wands reversed. Don't put your life on hold for this person. Don't let anybody distract you from your goals, especially somebody from the past. It's saying here, y'all know I try to bend the advice a little bit to try to meet you in the middle somewhere. But sometimes, and it seems like here for the May readings, it's been happening more frequently than it ever has. Sometimes I'm left with very little wiggle room when it comes to this advice. Very little. I don't have a whole lot of wiggle room here at all, y'all. I'm going to tell you what it's telling me. It's telling me that it wouldn't be a good idea for you to even talk to this person. That's what it's telling me. That, you know, it would be a good idea if you just skip this opportunity to fight this battle all over again. Yeah, hold back, resist temptation. Okay. Try to remain balanced. Don't let this person knock you off balance. Okay, all right, well, anyway, I feel like those were the messages that my Scorpio friends needed to hear, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all once again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to check down there in the description of this video if y'all would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm going to get out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I will see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.